Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Roman Reigns' return to the Stamford-based promotion is inevitable as WWE Survivor Series takes place at the end of November 2025, according to a report. The original Tribal Chief won't team up with a multi-time world champion in the coming weeks, after losing the undisputed WWE Universal Championship to Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns has teamed up with former opponents in the Stamford-based K promotion and hasn't held a title in over a year as a performer. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes have set aside their differences and teamed with the original Tribal Chief at premium live events, according to Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio. An insider stated that John Cena, the 14-time WWE and 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, will not team up with Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Jey Uso for the upcoming War Games match. Recently, John Cena became a Grand Slam champion in the Stamford-based promotion when he won the Intercontinental Championship from the Judgment Day's Dominic Mysterio, while the franchise player's schedule is open for the event in San Diego. He won't be the fifth member of Team CM Punk. Roman Reigns will reportedly return on next week's WWE RAW Roman Reigns' appearances as a performer have reduced following his loss to Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 41 in Nevada, while he spent most of his time feuding with the Vision's Bronson Reed. The Colossal became the first superstar in over a year to score a pinfall win over the original Tribal Chief in a one-on-one match in WWE. After his loss, the 40-year-old star went on another hiatus from the company. According to Wrestling Observer Newsletter's Dave Meltzer, Roman Reigns will reportedly return on next week's Monday Night Raw in Madison Square Garden and join Team CM Punk. However, he won't be alone, as Brock Lesnar is also rumored to return on the same show to align with Paul Heyman and the Vision ahead of the event in San Diego, California. It'll be interesting to see what's next for the men's Grand Slam champion, following his return to the red brand 4 months. The WWE Universe has lived in a cloud of anticipation, waiting to see how Roman Reigns would re-emerge after his long stretch away from weekly programming. His absence created more than a storyline gap. It reshaped the very landscape of WWE Solo Sikoa's takeover. Paul Heyman's crisis of loyalty and the new Dark Bloodline have all unfolded without the Tribal Chief's guiding hand. Fans believed that a massive power shift was coming when Reigns finally came back. One of the biggest rumors swirling around the locker room involved a potential alliance between Roman Reigns and a 14-time WWE champion. It sounded like a match made for WrestleMania Season A blockbuster partnership. A mega draw, a collision of legacy, dominance, and star power. But now, new internal reports suggest the exact opposite. Roman Reigns reportedly will not team up with the decorated Smixtige 14-time champion, and this single development may be the spark that ignites WWE's next major storyline era, the rumored team-up that sent shockwaves through WWE. When the rumor first started circulating, fans immediately assumed one of two names: Randy Orton, a 14-time world champion and a proven main event titan; Charlotte Flair, a 14-time women's champion and one of the most dominant female performers in WWE history. Both had reasons to be involved in a Roman Reigns story. Orton had unfinished business with the Bloodline after the group injured him and sidelined him for over a year. Charlotte, though working in a different division, has been tied into power struggles and legacy-driven arcs that made a potential crossover storyline unprecedented but exciting. But as it turns out, the internal pitch to pair Reigns with a 14-time champion didn't survive creative discussions. Sources reportedly indicate that Roman vetoed the idea, or that we executives felt the partnership would overshadow the ongoing Bloodline civil war. Roman Reigns, even in absence, remains the axis around which some of WWE's biggest narratives spin. And pairing him with another megastar could have created a story too messy, too crowded, or too unpredictable. Why Roman Reigns said no? The real reason behind the decision: Roman Reigns has built a legacy based on control, precision, and purpose. He chooses his opponents, his allies, and the timing of everything he does with the utmost intention. That's why the refusal to team up with a 14-time champion speaks volumes. Here are the most compelling reasons behind the reported decision. 1. Roman wants the spotlight on the bloodline story, not a temporary alliance. Say, mega partnership might generate headlines, but it would derail the direction of the narrative he crafted for 4 years. The bloodline saga has always been the story of family, betrayal, loyalty, and power. Adding an outside 14-time champion would dilute the emotional stakes. Reigns wants his comeback to be personal. Family business. 2. Randy Orton is too unpredictable creatively. The rejected partner was indeed Randy Orton. The reason becomes clear. Orton is a massive fan favorite, but his rivalry with the Bloodline is blood deep. Aligning with Roman would force WWE into a direction that contradicts Orton's persona and history. The Viper works better as a lone wolf or a revenge-seeking predator, not as someone shielding Roman's empire. 3. Roman Reigns doesn't share the table. He sits at the head of it, teaming up with another legend could create the illusion of equals. Roman's entire character is built on the premise that no one shares his throne. For an alliance to work, someone would need to stand beside him, not behind him. Roman doesn't allow that. For WWE wants Roman's return to feel earth-shattering. A random alliance is not earth-shattering. A confrontation with Solo Sikoa is. A showdown with The Rock or Cody Rhodes is. Creative wants Roman's return to ignite the biggest storyline of 2025, not a one-off tag team partnership. What Roman's refusal means for SmackDown and the Bloodline. This reported decision actually clarifies WWE's roadmap. Roman Reigns' return is no longer about a superstar alliance. It's about one thing: reclaiming the tribe, and that means fireworks are coming. Solo Sikoa must answer, for his Kusalo's rise has been drastic, brutal, and unapologetic. He has banished Heyman, beaten down Jimmy, and appointed his own soldiers. But all dictators eventually face a rebellion. Roman Reigns is the rebellion. The Bloodline will split into factions. Expect 3 forces. Roman Reigns, OG Bloodline, possibly including Jimmy Uso, or even a returning Jey, depending on timing. Solo Sikoa's Dark Bloodline, featuring Jacob Fatu, Tongaloa, and Tama Tonga. Wildcard loyalties. Heyman, if he returns, will be the most unpredictable chess piece. The 14-time champion may still be involved, but as an adversary, not a leaf. The champion was Randy Orton. The story writes itself. Orton could be the one who warns Roman about how far Solo has fallen, or the one who challenges Roman when he tries to reclaim his throne. If the champion was Charlotte Flair, the angle shifts into a power play dynamic, or even a mixed division faction rivalry. Either way, the door isn't closed. It just won't be a tag team scenario. Fans react: relief, rage, and endless speculation. WWE fans have been buzzing since the report broke. Some are relieved. Thank God Roman isn't teaming with anyone. His story should be about the Bloodline fallout. Others are disappointed. Orton and Roman as a team would have been insane. WWE missed a banger opportunity. And some are theorizing, if Roman rejected the team-up, it means he's focused on one man, Solo. Regardless of perspective, one truth remains: Roman's return is going to flip WWE upside down. What happens next? With the alliance off the table, WWE can now build toward Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa, the battle for the island of relevancy. This will be one of the biggest clashes in modern WWE history. Two alphas, two leaders, one bloodline. The 14-time champion's new role, whoever the champion is. They will likely intersect with Roman's story at some point, but not as his partner. Randy Orton could chase Solo. Charlotte Flair could clash with a Reigns-associated faction. Or the champion might be woven into a parallel war that folds into the main story near WrestleMania. Paul Heyman's ultimate decision. Heyman is the soul of this story. His allegiance broken, shaken, or restored will shape Roman's comeback more than any partner ever could.